Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of Purple Georgia Knits video blog. I am back to podcast, y'all. So what has been going on with me? This past few weeks I haven't podcasted. Mainly because of, taking a little break. Knitting, I have been knitting so much that my hands have been bothering me. So I've been trying to take a little rest for my hands. So not really been into anything craft-wise other than knitting and a little bit of spinning. So, tell you, I did go visit my grandmother that's in a nursing home. And my mom cooked Thanksgiving, and we all rode down and we took Thanksgiving to my grandmother in the nursing home. And it was a good opportunity to visit family that I hadn't seen in a while and to see my grandmother, because I would say it's been about maybe 2 years since I seen my grandmother. So I was glad to get down there and see her. And it was just, good old family time, visiting and seeing my sister and cousins and nieces and nephews. So other than that, just being a regular mom, going around doing mom things, and trying to stick in a little knitting here and there. But as I told you, I've been knitting so much on my Hitofude that my hands are bothering me. But I'll show you my progress so far. So on the Hitofude, I am knitting this up in loops and thread wool-like. Where is it? Let's see. Loops and thread wool-like. And that is in the cool gray. I don't think y'all can see that. Cool gray. And this is the first skein, and I have about this much left of the first skein. It's not much. And getting ready to go into the second one. I am working on getting ready to start chart C of the Hitofude, and I'll show you how far I've got. And I do not think I'll make my deadline. I want to have it done before Christmas because this is a Christmas gift for my sister-in-law. And I don't think she watches the podcast, so this would not be like, as you say, she won't know about it, like, basically. so I've done the sleeves. Upside down. I've done the sleeves. And this is the back, or the inside, and here's the second sleeve. And now I'm just basically working down the front and the back to get it to where she can wear it. And she's a small petite thing. Yes, it's looking small, and I'm very pleased with my outcome. The pattern, even though I've gotten this far, you don't get bored with it. It keeps you going. I guess the pattern repeats. It's weird because sometimes you knit and it just gets boring, and it's like, oh, I'm tired of doing the same stitch. To me, I haven't gotten tired of it. And it is possible that I will knit another one of these. And this is on US size 4. These are my Knitter's Pride trends. And I do have a stitch marker because Thanksgiving, trying to show off my project, I knocked about that much of my stitching off the needles. And I had to sit and put every single stitch back on. And from that point, I've learned needle protectors. So if you don't use needle protectors, you are a daredevil. But that's how far I've got on my Hitofude. I'm still try to make it because I have like 3 more blocks, or as I say blocks, but charts to finish before I get to the ribbing and the bind off. Like I said, I don't know if I'll make it. My hands have been hurting. I have been wearing gloves and doing exercises so that, I can keep my hands healthy, because I want to continue to knit for the rest of my life, and that is something I don't want to lose. I got to take care of my hands, so I'm taking a break right now. And that's my first work in progress. My second work in progress is the Rose City Roller #2. I did the first one. I finished it off and sewed in the ends. And the last time you saw where I had started on the Rose City, I had just finished the roll down cuff, and I was getting ready to work on the heel turn. So now I have finished the heel turn, and I am working on the rest of the foot. So there, that is my progress on the Rose City. And this is on US size 1 DPNs. And the yarn I'm using, again, you all probably know, you watched my last podcast. It's the Loops and Thread Elegance in the Smoky Plum colorway. And this yarn is very soft. I can't wait to get finished with this, because I might need to make another one. And there it is. So that's my second work in progress. I did had to cast on another project, even though I said I was not going to do nothing but work on my Hitofude. A co-worker at work wanted me to make some hats for her, and this is a third hat. The other two I have already given to her, but this is the Barley Hat, and I think I may have showed you those. No, I didn't. As a finished object, I don't think I did. But this is the large size in the Barley Hat, and I'm right at the decreasing, so this will be finished here soon. So right at the decreasing, she gave me the yarn to knit with, so I have no idea what yarn this is, but I think it's Red Heart, and it's like a sky blue color. But it is coming up nicely, and this will be done shortly, and it'll be ready to give to her here soon. That is my third work in progress, and these are on US size 8 circulars. I think it's a 16-inch. I want to say 16-inch circular. And the Barley Hat is a pretty easy pattern to do. You can do this while you are watching TV. I found it to be very easy to keep up with my dramas, because I do. I didn't think I wanted to let you all know this, but I do watch dramas. I'm a reader, and I like to read. So therefore, I have come across dramas. And as I mean dramas, foreign dramas or Korean dramas with the subtitle. Yeah, I watch Korean drama. And the reason I got into that is because I like to read, as I said before. And just flicking through channels one day, I saw, this TV show, and it had subtitles. So, of course, that stopped me, because I watch movies and everything with subtitles. Because to me, that's like a book that's in actual video form, so you can read. And so, yeah. But gotten into that. So it's easy for me to read subtitles and knit the Barley Hat. It's a very easy pattern. So, and that's by Tin Can Knits. And it has the sizes from the baby up until a large for an adult. And those are very easy to make and to get out, very quickly. So that is my third work in progress. My last work in progress is my I guess I shall say it's a creation. I learned how to Tunisian crochet, and I don't think I have my Tunisian hook. I just playing around. I had a Tunisian hook, and that's a crochet hook that's really long, and I do not know where I put it. But the hook, it's a long crochet hook, and it's like an Afghan hook, and you put all your stitches on the hook, and then you work them off. when you go back. And just playing around with it, I come up with this stitching, and I'm making this scarf for somebody, and so far I have gotten, I say, right there, and it's not quite a yard yet. It's getting close to a yard, and at the end I'll put tassels, you know, for this scarf. It's for somebody. And just playing around with it. And I like the way the stitching was coming out with the way I did it. So I just kept going, you know, and now it's this long, and I'm going to keep going till it's like scarf length, and put the tassels on the end, and that'll be the scarf. And this is in Loops and Thread Wool, like in the pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice. Can't see. Let's see. Pumpkin spice. Okay, no, you can't see it, but it is the Loops and Thread pumpkin spice wool like. And yep, I'm holding it double stranded, and I did wind it on my ball winder, double stranded, so that it'll be easier to work with. And that is my fourth work in progress. I do not have any finished objects because my main focus was getting that Hitofude out and finishing that last hat for my coworker. No sewn objects, no bags. I do have a little spinning since I'm a spinner now. And I'm not really putting any focus into it, but it's just to get used to it. And I guess when I get the feel to spin, I just do a little bit and then I put it up. But I think I'm doing so good so far. Sometimes I do forget what I'm doing. But this is out of the 100% Polish Merino blend that I showed you the last time that I got when I went to the Royal Alpaca Challenge. And I'm working out of the like cloud gray. Well, that's what I call it. It doesn't have any colors but 27, 26, 24, and 40. So I call this the cloud gray, sky blue, and like a teal. But I just do it for the enjoyment of being able to spin, and it takes a little rest for my hands. You know, I have no goals to finish this by any time. It's just for pleasure. So, yeah, that is all of the things that I've been into. And I'm sorry about my lighting. I'm losing sun. By the time I get home, I am like losing sun fast. So let me not rush, but get through this. So yeah, I'm working on my Hitofude. I'm working on that scarf, the Tunisian scarf, and the barley. Those are three things that are like top priority on my list to get done. But I have been taking a rest for my hands. Take care of your hands, people, because if you want to continue to knit for, you know, a long time, you got to take care of your hands. So I found some exercises. If I remember to put it in the down bar, you know, I can show you like some of the exercises that I have found going on Pinterest. So, guess the next thing I'll talk about is what I've experienced on Instagram just a few days ago. And I've never knew about this because I am new to Instagram. But I thought this was really awesome that I would say the people in the crafting community can do this. You know, I would say closely around Christmas time. And that was have your yarn wishes granted. And I've never experienced that before. There was a posting that came up and it said, have your yarn wishes granted. And basically what you do is you put a wish out there of something that you want, like yarn wise. And then when you have your wish granted, you grant a wish of somebody else. So I thought that was very neat to do. I granted 2 wishes, and I had 2 wishes granted, and I thought that was awesome. You know, I never really reached out to people, and that was a good way to make new friends. And I made a couple of new friends, and I am very proud of myself. And it was a very awesome experience for people to actually, you know, give. And it was like the Christmas cheer, you know, give. And I just thought that was so awesome, because going through and reading some of the wishes granted, and how happy people were to grant wishes with not even wanting to get anything in return. So I just thought that was so wonderful. And to be able to participate, even though my stash is very small, hopefully it'll grow. Well, it is growing little bit by little bit. My husband is still like, you got too much, even though I have one Rubbermaid container of yarn. I'm hoping to get, as you say, a bookshelf full or a cabinet full. I want to have, you know, a ready stash of yarn. And you know, lots of times when you have yarn already, you can't find use for the yarn that you have. So, uh, we'll see how that goes, because my husband is not liking my new hobby. Because he's like, you collecting too much. Okay, so this probably will be a short video this week, because I haven't been into too much. I just wanted to check in with you all, let you know I'm doing okay, family's okay, and life is good. And I did get to pick up a few items. This wasn't intentional. Saturday, which is a couple of days ago, my husband, we had a lot of errands to run. He was like, hey, you want to go run by the Michaels? And I said, sure, because I will never turn down an opportunity to go into Michaels. So I went to Michaels, and I didn't have any intentions of buying anything, but they were having a sale. So I found me some Red Heart Soft, because you know I said I wasn't a fond of Red Heart because it was scratchy. Well, I found the Red Heart Soft, and this is Red Heart Soft in tangerine. This is about, I want to say, 256 yards. Red Heart Soft in tangerine color. And I got this, and for some reason, I don't know why, I am in love with gray. So I got Red Heart Soft in gray. Light gray. Actually, light gray heather. And these were 2 for $6. Like I said, I didn't have any intentions of getting anything, but you know how you go into the craft store and you don't leave without anything in hand. And I was, like I said, I was just going to look, and my hands grabbed, and I ended up coming out. But I didn't spend much on this. It was actually 2 for $6. I said they were having a sale. They were having a sale, so 2 for $6. So basically $6. So I come out of the store with that. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It'll probably go into my stash. I did have intentions of making my husband a hat with this, but he saw it and said, ew, gray. So that just made me feel down, because I was thinking I was getting, you know, I didn't tell him I was going to make him a hat. I just said, I got me some yarn. And I said, would you like a hat? And he goes, ew, gray. Yeah. I thought I was doing something good. And when he said ew, gray, and I was like, well, wow. I said, you got to go with me next time then. So, yep, that's it. That's pretty much it. That's what I've been into. Just being a mom and life. So I hope you all enjoyed my little podcast this time. I'm hoping y'all cheer me on to finish this Hitofude before Christmas. I've been going 90 like north, you know. Don't mess with mom. Mom got to finish this scarf. I mean, this Hitofude and the scarf and the hat. So I've been trying to finish those and getting those done and taking breaks for my hands. So I do have gloves, and I said I do exercises. And like I said, cheer me on, guys. And I'll see you next podcast. And oh, I don't know if you can see. I know I'm losing light fast. I did make these earrings. These are buttons. And basically I put them on an ear hook, ear dangles. These are buttons, red. And the bottom button is like a brown. And I wear these everywhere when I wear my red. And people love these. They love my earrings. So hopefully by the first of the year, I may have an Etsy page up and running. And when I do, I'll forward that information to you guys. This is Tamika again with Purple Georgia Knits. I am on Ravelry and Instagram as Purple Georgia Knits. On Ravelry is Purple Georgia Knit because I ran out of space. You couldn't put any more characters in, so I couldn't keep the S. So it's Purple Georgia Knit on Ravelry. Purple Georgia Knits at gmail.com if you want to contact me, and as well as Instagram. So I thank you for watching my podcast, y'all. I thank you for all the new friends that I've made, and I thank you for all the views and subscribers that I've had. I will continue. I am still small, but I still appreciate everyone who has reached out and had good things to say. I will see you all later, and I thank you again. Enjoy your week, guys, and continue crafting. Bye.